Konnichiwa! Remember in my last video, I showed you my new Mexican flag that my brother sent me. Anyways, I had a friend of mine who got a little up in arms about it. He was a little upset that I had the Mexican flag flying inside of my house. He basically said that if I lived in the US, I should be flying the United States colors. I'm all for it, let's be honest. America, home of the free, the brave, all that fancy patriotic stuff. Since I am Mexican, you gotta respect your heritage, you gotta respect where you come from. Just to spite him, I had a friend of mine who went to Japan fairly recently and picked up this flag at the Honda racetrack. When he offered up his flag that he got in Japan, I couldn't help but take him up on his offer.
So take that, Brandon.
You want me to fly a US flag? Buy me one and I'll put it up. So as my audience builds up, I think it'd be cool if the people who watch my videos would be interested in sending me a flag. If you have an extra flag kicking around, it doesn't really matter what flag it is, I think it'd be cool just to deck my whole room out in flags. Send me an email at the email below or contact me through YouTube and we'll set something up. So in this video I want to show you some hi-hat grooves I've been working on. They're pretty basic. If you look back at my previous video on double stroke drum rolls, a lot of those tricks and a lot of those movements with the sticks apply directly to the hi-hat grooves I'm going to show you. On top of that, I want to show you this little exercise I've been working on to quicken up my single bass pedal. I've been trying to cover or play some other songs, but they tend to have really fast bass pedal movements, and I'm just not quite there yet, so I need to work on my speed. Hi-hat grooves. Let's do it. Alright, move the camera over a little bit so you can kind of see my hand movements on here. Like I said in my other video on my double stroke drum rolls, a lot of those movements are going to apply to this. So how I started this is I more or less practiced just kind of steady beats, kind of a right-left movements on the hi-hat, as well as my bass drum and my snare hits every so often. This is what I kind of started out doing and just increased the speed. I took what I learned in the double stroke drum rolls, which is kind of letting the stick fall and then bounce once, so, and then carrying it over to the hi-hat. So, and remember, you're not actually moving your wrist twice like a... You're not using your wrist, you're letting the stick bounce. And that bounce is getting that second hit in. You kind of have to let the stick flow loosely here. So let me show you. I'll start out slow with my right-left movements. And remember, you keep the same right-left motion when you go into these grooves, but you're adding in the double stroke, or in this case triple or quadruple, or even more because I'm doing it rapid fire, as you'll see. So while I'm doing the single strokes, I have a firmer grip on the sticks because I'm doing a simple right-left motion. But when I go and I want to do the strokes to get the rapid fire kind of hi-hat hit in there, I kind of just turn the sticks off to the side and let it hang just under my palm here. And the stick kind of moves up and hits the underside of my palm. Focus on the simple right-left movements first until you get comfortable with that. Let me show you kind of what I've been able to figure out with it so far.
Coffee's delicious.
Okay! For this next exercise, my main goal here has been to increase the speed of my bass pedal. So let's walk through it. One hit on your closed hi-hat, one hit on your snare, and then 2 hits on your bass pedal. So you do that once and then you repeat it. Start out as slow as you need. I just tried learning this today, so I'm obviously not very fast at it yet. So here it is. So once you do that twice, the next part is just a snare and a closed hi-hat together one time. Next part is just a single bass, and then the last part is a bass hit and an open hi-hat hit together. So let me play it all together really slow just to show you kind of how it works. So that's it. Let me just play a quick beat and then throw that in there just to kind of show you how it's going to work together. jam session.